never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon. Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon. I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon.
Come on, she's leading us to the scroll. 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 Relieved, I think. All those things have been building for a while. You have no idea how long. Look, I was close with her, but she just kept feeding me her opinions of him, and eventually I started believing them. The moment we gave ourselves to him, they were both drunk with power, and then he found that prophecy. I was. He was upset. Maybe I could have seen this coming, We could all... I know that in my head, but I just can't help feeling bad about the way things are. Anyway, we should keep moving. Alright, let's see what you have.
Forgive my astonishment, but I never... Volumes written on Durnevere allege that he can't be slain by normal means. Unless the soul of a dragon is as resilient as its owner's scale. It's possible that your killing blow has merely displaced Durnevere's physical form while he reconstitutes. Minutes, hours, years. I can't even begin to guess. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll and you can be on your way. What did you want?
That's it. That's the last scroll. Come on, let's take it to Dexian.
Now that you've retrieved the Elder Scroll, you should be ready. If there's anything I can do before you depart, you must let me know. So my daughter applied some of the lessons I taught her about necromancy, did she? Don't worry. I think I can help you. Your soul essence was trapped inside a gem. When you and Serana entered the soul cairn, it was given to the ideal. You simply need to retrieve the gem. The moment you touch it, your soul essence will be restored. There's an offering altar not terribly far from here. I'm willing to bet that the gem you're looking... Is there anything else? I have no choice. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the sun to fruition. I appreciate your concern for me, but Serana is all that I care about. You remember and promise me you'll keep my daughters safe.
I'm glad you're here.
She's the only thing I value.
Stay your weapons. I would speak with you, Quinarin. Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life. I believe in... My claws have rended the flesh of innumerable foes, but I have never once been felled under feet. I therefore honor name you Quinarin, or vanquish your My desire to speak with you was born. I merely wish to respectfully. For countless years I've roamed the soul cairn in unintended service to the ideal masters. Before this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel, I desire to return there. I fear that my time here has taken its toll. If I ventured far from the Soul Cairn, I will place my name with you. Do me this trivial. I don't require an answer, Quinarin. Simply speak my name. There was a time when I called Tamrielm. The Dova roamed the... I began to... In return, they had control of my mind, but fortunately they couldn't possess my soul. Free? No. The Soul Cairn has become a part of what I am. I only hope that you will allow me the precious moments of time there. In my language, even you may not be Dova, but the defeat of Alduin earns you the right of title.
Let's go home.
That sky feels like I'm being lost.
Glad we found the scroll, but I wish you could come with us.
I trust your journey was successful? I'm sorry, my friend. I can no longer be of use in this matter. It's my fault. In my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the careful preparation. I thought I'd be able to allay the after effects, but I was wrong. Blind? Yes, I'm afraid so. No, it will have to run its course. And there's always the chance I may never recover. No, there is another way. The question is, how much are you willing to risk to find Oriel's? I can't guarantee you'd be free from harm. Becoming blind could be the least of your worries. Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek. It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract Ancestor Moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls. In keeping with tradition, every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to. From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy. Well, as I'm sure you figure, the voice of the Ancestor Moth has always been an integral part of if you it's through this by having the Ancestor Moths close. Only the most resilient of priests can do it this way. It takes years of practice to interpret the harm. You've come this far, and you've found whether you believe it or not, the scrolls have a mind of their own. If they did not want you to find them, because of this, I strongly believe you were meant to hear the ancestral chorus. Said, it generally does not occur until a moth priest is in his latter years, but in my case, I simply was not deciphering. It can take months or even years to complete a single scroll, and even then, months to recover. Good luck. I hope you find the answers you seek.
Good day, friend. Keeping well? All right, then.
I once killed... Potions, my friend. Potions. Possibly some spells? Maybe some other things I've forgotten about. Actually, I'm not sure. Let's see, shall we? We'll speak again soon.
Hope you're getting... It's not easy to get supplies way out here, but I'm managing. Take a look. Until next time.
Cozy little... It's no war maidens, but I've got a decent supply. Fight. Hey, my friend.
Yeah?
Need something? I'd better get going.
Huh? Wait. I know you.
What now? I can't say it surprises me. I kind of figured. I just didn't know when. You always say what you think, don't you? I don't like him any more than you do, but he is my father. I'm getting there. Come on, we can talk about this another time. ends up being a wasted trip, your friend Dexia and I are gonna have some words when we get back. Hope the moths like that bark as much as Dexian said they would. Look at them. They've definitely taken a liking to you. And unless I'm seeing things, you're starting to glimmer. Nervous? Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow. I could see it in your eyes. You looked about 1,000 leagues away. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we... Then it's almost over. Where is this Darkfall cave? Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down. Not much. If you read any history, it shows up from time to time, but it's a hard thing to track. As far as I know, though, it's never been held by a vampire. That would be a new one. Ariel is one of the elven gods. He's with the rest of them in Aetherius. The way I've heard it, the sun represents the connection from our world to... Where'd you come from? something?
Who's that? I knew I heard something.
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here. I am Knight Paladin Gellerborth. Welcome to the great chantry of Auriel. Auriel, Alkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elf. I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed. Of course, you're here for Auriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance. I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother. The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen. They swept into the chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause. The chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no... They slaughtered everyone, and stormed the inner... He's alive, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting. Leaving the... and an assault on the Betrayed... Yes, let me show you. This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin at the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, Well, once the Initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the Ewer to the Chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the Ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? It makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temple so we can kill your brother and free Martha's Road.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the Initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment. There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the Chantry. Caves? But before I send you on your way, you'll need the Initiate's Ewer. Once you've they will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been this. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
Wasn't as unpleasant as I thought it would be. Kind of simple, actually. Got a little boiler though.
Where'd you come from?
Done and done.
Where'd you come from?
Be careful here. Whatever's on the other side of this, Mama wanted to keep it there.
Where'd you come from?
Done and done.
Welcome, Initiate. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum. Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?